We are witnessing the realities of climate change. I would urge Kenyans to change their ways in terms of how we do our agriculture. We need to look at ways of growing short-term crops that meet. We are able to get something out of the crops without expecting a prolonged rain season because they have become very scarce. It is true that since 1994, every other year has been warmer than the previous year, meaning there's an upward trend on climate, the weather going higher than before. And we should therefore plan to be able to counter the effect of climate change. Number one, the first thing is to plant trees that would also give us fruits in areas where we are able to influence uh, water-fed agriculture, that is irrigation. We should make sure that that is carried out with a lot of emphasis on food crops or fruits that actually can give us fruit trees that can give us both the wood and also the fruits. It is also very important that we start rain harvesting as a matter of urgency. Every county, every organization that is involved in the waste in the agricultural sector must try to promote water-fed agriculture and rain harvesting. If possible, the areas where we have left out to be just bare ground should be planted with the crops that can sustain our livestock. And in the worst case scenario, at least we should get vegetation for ourselves, our livestock, if you don't get the fruits. When you come to issues of managing our environment, we need to look at a way of wastewater recycling, which would help us reduce the demand on primary water sources. Much of our activities, we do get very clean water from our rivers, but the way we use it means that all that waste water goes to waste. I will give an example of Nairobi, which receives about 560 million liters of water from Sasumua Dam and Dakaine, but that water becomes waste by midnight, and we have to extract new water every other day. While our rivers become dirty, the way forward is that we should actually clean our rivers, make them sustain fish farming, sustain irrigation, and make sure that we never have to go begging for food. Food importation has become a big problem in that we should not actually be depending on imported food cereals like maize, rice, and sorghum, wheat. These are crops we can grow, but we seem to have given them poor funding, and that has led to our dependence on imported food. The country should, as it advances to the first world status, take food sustainability as the most important step because hungry people cannot aspire for bigger things.